we're back, episode number 14 of the Chicken Boys podcast in the biggest way possible, just hanging out. Woo! It's a Victory Monday. Oh, even if you're a Bengal fan, it's a Victory Monday. It may not feel like it, but it is. I am joined here alongside Nick Burdine. I am Travis, your host. And it's a different kind of episode. I'm not sure if you might be able to tell on the audio or not. But we're not in person recording this. We are in our own homes in front of our different computers recording this over some streaming site or whatever. And hopefully there's no technical difficulties. Hopefully it sounds pretty clear for y'all. But yeah, it's Nick. How you doing? How was your Monday?
Doing great, man. Steelers won. Buckeyes won Saturday. Well, they should. I won in one of my fantasy leagues. An amazing comeback. Derrick Henry saved me. So feeling pretty good today.
Yes, I agree. I agree with that. I'm feeling good as well. It's always nice when the Steelers win. No matter how ugly it could be, it's always nice. Briefly, we're going to turn our attention to last week's comments. We only got 2 comments last week, and they were both from my brothers. Jacob was beside himself that we forgot Gronkowski is number 87. Like I said, Jacob, I'm sorry. My brother Troy, he was trying to predict the score of the Steeler game. He said 24-13, and he said Rodgers will have 3 touchdowns. And he was close. He ended up with 4.
That's funny. Like that was like a bold prediction I wouldn't even predicted that, and he exceeded it, which is insane.
Yes, and that is, yeah. I don't even. That game was cool. Like I'm a Steeler fan.
So
maybe
cool,
I'm a bit biased, but I guess we can just jump right into that. We'll jump right into that Steeler game.
Let's do it.
So our Bengal fans, just hang in there. We'll get to you guys, but it was nice seeing Aaron Rodgers almost look like his MVP self back a few years ago. Like that was I know it's the Jets, but it was really nice to see a competent offense.
Yes, it was. It was almost brought a tear to my eye just seeing that defense or that offense click. My favorite pass that he did when he was rolling right on that play action and then threw absolute dot to Calvin Austin in the end zone. Mm-hmm. That was so pretty. He
used Calvin Austin like a lot. And last year he barely got used. But dude. I think he might be the missing wide receiver too if he steps it up.
I think so. I'd like to see Roman Wilson do something, but we'll see on that. I don't know where he's kind of a little low on the depth chart.
Yeah,
but
that is true.
Calvin Austin's solid, man. Like he's got good hands. Doesn't drop the ball, which has been a struggle in the past from other receivers. And, yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Defense needs to step up, but, that offense was firing on all cylinders, so I'll give it a little slack there. But there's a lot to like about what happened yesterday for sure.
That is true. Aaron Rodgers, 22 for 30, 244 yards, 4 touchdowns. Justin Fields, shout out Andy, who's not with us, but you'll be listening later. Your boy Justin Fields He did pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. They schemed the offense around him really well.
Oh, yeah.
He had a touchdown. No picks. He did good. In my opinion, he did good.
Awesome performance. Like I love Justin Fields because he's from Ohio State, so I followed his journey. Mm-hmm. Like obviously he was on the Steelers for a bit. Kind of wish we would have stuck with him over Russ.
Yeah. We should have
instead of switching that out. I think it would have maybe turned out okay. But yeah, man, I've always liked Fields, and I was telling a buddy like that was like the first game where I really saw someone use Justin Fields right, like almost flawlessly. Yeah. They used him just perfect to his strengths.
Yep,
and that just shows a lot. They got a good coach there, Aaron Glenn. He knows what he's doing. Because he looked comfortable out there. Justin Fields, like he knew when to run. It was just amazing performance by Justin Fields, and they used their weapons right.
Something that stood out to me though, and it didn't work out for them on the last play when he threw it to number 5. Was it Wilson?
Yeah,
Garrett Wilson, and he got blown up. He should have ran it, but he's making those passes instead of running it. Like earlier in the game and we'll talk about it real quick, the Steeler defense was getting like obliterated, but he would like almost tuck it to run and then throw it to the open receiver, and it would work all the time. So it's cool seeing him settle into that. Like, I'm going to start passing it more than just looking down and running it. But yeah, it's nice to see him do that.
For sure.
Our defense though, man, the defense need to pick it up. I mean,
yeah,
I know
did not look like the highest paid defense for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. And then honorable mention with Chris Boswell knocking that 60-yarder. So I was driving to church when he kicked that, so I didn't see it. But you said that it could have been good from 70 yards.
Oh yeah, it would have been
so?
good from 70. I know so. I mean, he absolutely crushed that kick right down the middle. And it was a thing of
He's
beauty.
The best.
Even Tom went after. He's like, yeah, Boswell's a serial killer, man. Like, he loves those situations.
Absolute dog.
He has won us so many games. It's not even funny.
Oh yeah. Well, he won us our last playoff game that we won. That was 20
against the Chiefs.
Yes, he had 6
did he
field
really?
goals.
I didn't even know that.
Mm-hmm.
I know he played the Chiefs.
It was all
Alex
him.
Smith, but I forget. That's crazy.
It was all him. Cincinnati Bengals beat the Browns by 1 point, 17-16, and I was watching that game. They did. The Browns missed a extra point, and they also missed a field goal that was like extra point length. And I don't know. That was. I mean, I'm not going to hate on the Bengals. I really don't like the Browns. I probably hate the Browns more, but I don't know. They weren't looking like the highest paid offense. I know they always start. They always start slow, and there was this stat on the TV that said, now they're they already played week 1, but going back to 2019 when their coach finally took over, they are now 2-11 in their first 2 weeks of play. So
that's crazy.
Before that win yesterday, they were 1-11.
Wow!
And so they have routinely gotten off to a slow start every year, and it looks like they may get off to that again. I don't know why.
Like
I don't know what it is. It has to be.
It's a very strange stat.
Very strange. And it's, I don't know. This is something to shake your head at. T. Higgins, he had the most yards of anybody, and he had 33 yards. Jamar was only held to 2 catches and 26 yards. I don't know. I
had him in
need to
fantasy
wake up.
in my league, so I felt that. So mad.
I had him in mine. Yeah, that was, I don't know. But how about your boy Joe Flacco, though? I don't know. He did all right. I mean, he didn't look like. Well, I think wasn't that tipped though? I think that was tipped.
Was it tipped?
It was. I thought it was tipped. We'll give him some slack. He's been throwing it for longer than I've been alive. He still got it. Do you think that we'll ever see? What's his name? The quarterback, the backup.
Shedeur?
Sanders. Yeah, do you think we'll ever see Sanders this year?
That's a good question. We're going to see Dylan Gabriel before Sanders. So
you think so?
Yeah, I think they're all on a short leash. I think if Flacco, I think they'll keep Flacco in for longest, and if it's really bad, they'll definitely put Gabriel in. And then I feel like Gabriel's going to be on a short leash. Like, there is even just a couple games, or maybe even if he just has one terrible game, they'll probably throw in Shedeur, give the fans what they want. Like, obviously they don't have anybody that can be competent at the position. Might as well just figure out if you have a competent starter.
Their defense, though, I think their defense does look solid. They're not pushovers. I mean, Myles Garrett looked pretty good.
Dude, yeah, he was a menace out there.
Yeah, it was.
Menace. They got Denzel Ward. He was locking Jamar up.
He was. He really was. Some honorable mentions here. I don't think any of our listeners are fans of these. Well, Roy, your Bucks won on a missed field goal by the Falcons. That was unbelievable. But happy they won. And then the Colts. So Phil is probably ecstatic. They crushed the Dolphins 33-8, and
did not see
the
that
Dolphins. No, I don't think anyone did. The Dolphins got their 8 points in the fourth quarter. It was probably like pity points. Yeah. But yeah, you were saying your buddy Mav predicted, and I think we talked about it on here. He predicted that Mike McDaniels will be the head coach that gets fired mid-season. And
he predicted that a while back, like almost a couple months ago, or probably a month and a half ago, almost a couple months ago. But I was like, nah, no way, dude. I think the Dolphins will be fine. I thought the Dolphins were going to be good this year. I mean, they could still pull it together. Who knows? But it didn't look good at all. Like, that's bad. Like, that is so bad. With all those weapons, that is terrible. That's obviously coaching. I mean, you can't be that bad. So now I'm like, yeah, he actually might get fired during the season if that keeps up.
I am on board with that. Packers beat the Lions. I called that on the pod last week. I just had a feeling. I don't know why. But
I got that one wrong.
Packers over Lions.
I got a lot wrong. The only thing I had right was, well, actually, I was probably 50-50, but I got the Bills right. Barely. I said the Bills were going to win. Yeah. I did not think they were going to win. I woke up and they won. And then,
did you go to sleep on that game?
I didn't watch it. Yeah, I went to bed. I thought the Ravens won.
I stayed up.
Did you?
It was 40-25 with like 4 minutes left.
Yeah.
And I really only stayed tuned because I wanted to see if Lamar would just like maybe score another touchdown, run it up, because I have him on my fantasy team. And they just started. Well, Derrick Henry fumbled it, and that turned everything on its head. And then the Bills just, I don't know, came back from there. That was a really good game to watch. I love watching those two teams play like independently. Like if the Bills play prime time or if the Ravens play prime time, I'm watching it. But both of them playing each other is some of the best football you'll see all year.
Oh yeah, yeah. I thought the Steelers and Jets were going to be the best game of the week, and then that game showed up, and I was like, yeah, there's nothing beating this.
Real quick, I thought Justin Herbert looked good in the Chargers-Chiefs game. Chargers Herbert. Won.
Insane.
He's looking good this year.
Very
and
good.
Then the Cowboys and Eagles. That game was a good opener. It was a good opener game.
It was a great opener, yeah. Came down to the wire, and wasn't Dak's fault, man. So
it wasn't.
CeeDee Lamb sold big time.
Oh yeah, he did. Dude, those passes were absolute dots. He just drops them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Cowboys should be happy though, like with what they got going on, and I think they'll be a competitive football team. They're not going to win the division, but they'll definitely, they could make the playoffs, I would think.
Yep. Right now, as we are recording this, probably not as you're listening to this, but the Vikings and Bears are playing, and they are up. The Bears are up 7-3. So I forget who we called to win that, but that's on right now. So shortened podcast for that reason.
I had the Vikings winning. I think we both had the Vikings winning.
Yes, you're right. Better get it in gear then. Switching gears to college football, and let me tell you,
yes, sir,
it was probably some of the worst college football weeks. Like, just as far as not wanting to tune in and watch any of this stuff. Like, Ohio State played Grambling. Like their logo. I don't know if you've seen their logo. Their logo is like a knockoff Green Bay. Yeah, it's the Packers logo with like a yellow sheen over it.
I thought the same exact thing Saturday. I was like, what is this?
I don't know. They just literally copy and paste. But yeah, Ohio State 70-0. God bless them. The Patriots. Penn State. I don't like Penn State for the record. They beat Florida International 34-0. Let me see here. Where are we at? Here we go. This was a good game. Clemson and Troy. That was almost an upset.
I was watching that game, dude. I was rooting for Troy so hard, and they sold. They sold.
They sold. What happened? I didn't see it.
They could have won. There was just dumb plays. There was, I think, a fumble or some other dumb things happened. Yeah, they just sold, dude. Like, they could have had that game. Clemson was playing like trash.
Clemson's another SEC team that they just haven't been the same.
So overrated.
Since NIL. It's
crazy. I couldn't understand the hype coming into the season because they were number 4 going into the season. 3 or 4. I think they're 4. And everybody was talking about him, like Cade Klubnik. He's like one of the Heisman front runners. One of the favorites to win the Heisman. And he has not played well at all yet. He's looked very bad. They all look bad. The defense doesn't look good either. Yeah, it's just that team is not going.
I wonder if it might be time for a coaching change down there.
I mean, yeah, I still think Dabo Swinney's a great coach, but maybe it is time for him to go
maybe change the scenery.
Yeah. Yep.
Mississippi State. I think Phil likes Mississippi. He likes Alabama, but Mississippi State's more like the smaller school that doesn't win. They won. Now this is where it hits home for one of our hosts, Andy. Florida lost on a field goal to South Florida, 18-16. I didn't see that coming. I mean, I don't think anybody really did, but that was surprising. That was a surprising upset.
Yeah, I was looking forward to that game too because I saw them blow out.
You thought they were going to be a good team, right? South Florida, you were like, oh, like this is a good team, right?
I didn't know that coming into the season. No, I have no idea about South Florida, but I saw them beat Boise State, like make them look silly. I'm like, maybe this team has something going on. And then I saw they were playing Florida. I was like, this might be a good matchup. Sure enough, dude, they pulled out the win. I didn't think they would win, but they got it.
Good stuff. And then, last one we'll talk about was the Michigan-Oklahoma game. And something that I think we could all agree on is that it's always a good day when Michigan loses.
Oh, yeah.
They lost 24-13. Oklahoma looked good. I think they're accurately ranked as an 18. I don't think they're the best in the nation, but they're all right. They're all right.
Yeah, solid team. I like their QB. He looks good. So the dual threat QB.
He was throwing it well. Yeah.
He looks real solid. He made some insane plays. That was some insane plays I saw from him. It was pretty impressive. That team could be a problem for sure.
Well, it is only week 2. We'll see what happens. This coming weekend, though, which I'm super excited about, is Pitt versus West Virginia, the backyard brawl. Neither team's really going like to the finals, but it's like our little yearly rivalry game. So I'm excited about that. I think Pitt got this. West Virginia got beat by Ohio, like the Ohio Bobcats. They just lost this past week.
Miami of Ohio?
No, not Miami of Ohio.
Oh yeah, Ohio, yeah.
Ohio Bobcats. Yeah, they didn't. They got beat, which was very funny. Surprising. And Becca, I'm sorry to bring that up, but yeah, I texted her as soon as I saw it. I was like, "What a shame!" And she's like, "I didn't ask for your opinion." I was like, "Oh dang, I'm sorry."
Dude, they've been trashed for so long.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. West Virginia's rivalry similar to like? Would that be the version of Ohio State, Michigan for you guys?
It would be, but I mean, like Michigan and Ohio State are giants compared to Pitt and West Virginia. I mean, in all honesty, West Virginia's probably a little bit bigger, like better of a school than Pitt is. But for the past 4 years since we've had the backyard brawl, we've beat them every time. So, but yeah, we're pretty close to each other. I think we're like an hour and a half, 2 hour drive from campuses. So we're right there, and there's a lot of West Virginia fans in Pittsburgh, and they talk their trash. But it is fun. And I think that wraps up the college football thing. There was something I wanted to talk to you about, though, Nick. And it was a conversation I was having about fantasy football. And this person was, I won't name him just for the sake of, I don't want to, put his name out there and he get dogged. But in fantasy football, he was making a case about running backs not getting enough points. And he was complaining about points per reception for receivers. So basically, if you don't play fantasy football, point per reception, a receiver gets 1 point every time he catches the ball, and then it's like 0.1 point for every yard he gets. So if he catches the ball, gets 10 yards, he gets 2 points. He was making a case that running backs should get like maybe a fraction of a point per touch. What do you think on that, just right out the gate?
A fraction of a point, like half a point?
Half a point or a quarter of a point is what we were thinking. I'm not in complete agreement to this, but I was just seeing your thoughts on it.
I think it works well the way it is because I mean a lot of running backs they'll catch a lot of passes too, so there'll be like an imbalance between like receiving running backs like Christian McCaffrey, Kamara, Gibbs. They'll get so many touches at the same time. They'll get so many receptions too, and then they'll be like really OP. Those like guys that are like receivers and backs.
Yeah, I can see that.
And then some running backs get so many touches and touchdowns. Yeah, it would just be so lopsided.
The only thing that I can see for that argument is like just say like at the end of the game the team does really good and they just start handing the ball off to run the clock down and they're just absolutely dominating the game.
Yeah.
Like that's
they mess up
like
a lot of games.
Well, it would, but like if you have, I don't know, I'm trying to think of an example. Like if the Ravens would have won last night's game and they just kept running Derrick Henry, he kept getting little yards here and there, but he gets like, I don't know, 15 touches. Give him like a quarter of a point per touch, or even like 0.1 point per touch, just to reward for having that player who's on a good team that can control the game. I think that was the argument that this person was having. And I can see that. I don't know if I agree with it, but I could see that, though. I could see that side of the argument. Like, you're getting rewarded for picking a good running back on a good team with a good line, putting up, like, basically controlling the flow of the game. I don't know.
Yeah. So how many points do they get per yards? It's 1 point for every 10 yards, right?
1 point every 10 yards, yeah.
Yeah, so let's say... Okay, yeah. So they rush like 50 yards, and then... I guess it wouldn't add that many points for touches, really.
I don't think it would blow it out of the water. If we made it half a point, I think it would be too much. But if you went like a quarter of a point or even 0.1, I think it wouldn't hurt.
But I think the point is like a fantasy is like performance. And like touches is not performance.
But receptions are.
Then yeah, because then you kind of put the game in the coach's hands. Receptions are what you do with those touches are. I think that's the point. Like it's based on performance. Like your players got to perform. It's not just how many times they touch the.
How many times you get the ball? True.
Yeah.
I can see that. And then Travis Hunter. People were asking me if he should get points for playing defense and offense. The correct answer, I think, would be if we were playing a league that has a defense, like if we picked CBs and all that, then he would have to start one way or the other. I don't think we have two-way players in fantasy football. Although that would be cool, though. That would be cool if you had that option.
Yeah.
And then someone this week wanted us to talk a little WNBA action here.
WNBA.
We all love Angel Reese. I know Phil does.
Big fan.
Did you see her comments, though, about her team?
No, I did not.
So I'm trying to look like at all. Do you have any idea what she said?
No.
Okay, cool. So some people, if you're listening, you may not either. You can probably Google it and find actual quotes. I'm trying to find it myself, and I'm not seeing it. Basically, she was asked about her team and what she thinks of them, and she kind of threw them all under the bus. and just blankly said how one of her teammates who's coming back from an injury, she tore her ACL, Angel Reese was saying about her teammate that we can't rely on her to come back. And she was saying we need to look for somebody younger who's hungry and who has more of a career in front of her, because we can't rely on this person to come back because she got hurt. It was just like what are you saying? Like this is your teammate. And then she made a comment about wanting to be coached harder. She thought that the coach was being a little bit soft on the team, and she was like, we need to be coached harder, pushed more, so that they can win more games. And she said all this, and it got her a half a game suspension. She was suspended for the first half. First half of the next game. Like, I don't even know, dude. I don't.
It just shows how entitled she is.
And, like, I don't want to sit here and rip on her. I don't. But, like, when you make comments like that, you do. Go ahead, Nick. It's an open mic. It's an open mic. But, like, when you say stuff like that, you're going to be open to people saying what they want about you now. Like, come on.
Yeah,
you need to learn a little PR skill there.
The lack of social intelligence there is unreal. Like, I don't even know how you could possibly fathom saying something like that in public. Your reputation's already pretty bad amongst everybody. The bricklayer.
The bricklayer. She gets her own rebounds, though. She gets a lot of them.
That is true.
And then Caitlin Clark, although the season ends this week, this is like the last week of regular season play. In case people didn't know that. I'm sure most of us didn't. But this is the last week of play, and Caitlin Clark has been shut down for the rest of the year with her injury. She is one person I would like to go see play, though. I feel like it'd be cool to go watch her play. She's been electric recently.
I would just go watch her play any game. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of getting old at this point too. But I feel like her versus Angel Reese team, I'd go watch that. I just want to see some punches being thrown, people getting shoved around.
Dude, we used to watch. My high school had a girls basketball team, and it was fun to watch. I'm not gonna lie, because like we knew the girls, we liked them, we cheered for them, and like it was very low scoring most games. Like sometimes breaking double digits was like, oh wow, this is amazing, but just the scrappiness, dude. Like women basketball is like crazy scrappy. Like,
dude, yeah,
they hate each other out there. They hate each other
much.
even more than guys.
So emotional, yeah. Oh yeah, they're so petty and emotional out there, you know. Like, dude, I felt the same way. Like in college, we'd always love go watching the Eagles, the girls team play. Like, it's just fun.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They get all. I mean, like they get into it, and it kind of gets like me into it. I'm like, oh yeah. Like I'm like on the sideline, like cheering them on. It's, I don't know.
Yeah.
Watching it in person is a lot different than watching it on TV. I will say that.
100%. Yeah.
I could watch it in person for sure.
You're gonna make fun of it more in person because, like any kind of girls' sports game, like no offense, there's gonna be some like funny plays, like just like plays like you're like, just laughing at with the boys at.
That's true, I suppose. All right, I think we were gonna do a shorter podcast, and that may just about do it for us. Sorry it's late. We apologize. But yeah, Nick, do you have anything you want to add?
No, I think that's it. I hope the Vikings win tonight. Yeah, excited about the Steelers, man.
Steelers looking good.
Is back. We both got our Steelers hats on.
We do. I know that you guys can't see this, but yeah, we both got our Steeler hats on. Looking fresh.
Yes, sir. But
all right,
we will talk more college recap and NFL next time. Give a nice long one for the fans.
Yes. Definitely. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you haven't already, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, or X, I should say. But thank you guys for tuning in, and thank you for following us. And leave us a review. We have more. Oh, yeah. We gained 2 followers last week. We gained 2 more followers. So we're growing. We're growing. We appreciate you guys and love you all. Peace.
Bye.